Former Rogers police chief and current city council member Hayes Minor is accused of driving while intoxicated. Booking reports show Minor faces multiple charges, including DWI and speeding. Police report shows his blood alcohol level was .109. He currently represents Ward 3 in the city of Rogers. That term expires at the end of 2028. In the midst of a housing crisis, a new complex opens its doors in Fayetteville. We first told you about this complex last summer when developers announced turning what used to be a hotel into an affordable housing complex. 5 News reporter Rachel Williams has been following this story since the beginning on this. Rachel?
Darren, the Nest officially opened a little over 2 weeks ago, and so far they already have about 20 tenants all moved in. Since I last spoke with the developer in December, they've been working to complete the process with the city and obtain a certificate of occupancy, and already new tenants are building camaraderie.
We get along great. I've made some really good friends just in 2 weeks. We all are going through something. It might not be the same thing, but we hang out and we laugh and we hug and we share food with each other and pull meals together, and it's wonderful.
Christina Botner is one of the first to move into the Nest. She says in this season of her life, she's having to start over.
We were married for almost 24 years and going through a divorce, and I've been a stay-at-home mom for 18 years and don't have a lot of money, and I had to start from the bottom, working my way back up, and this is perfect place for me.
Brandon Scallion, the developer of the Nest, says anyone who wants to live here will undergo extensive background checks. He also says with more than 20 cameras on site, they want to make sure every resident feels safe.
They don't want anybody unsafe or feeling like it's unsafe. They're very serious about that. I feel real safe. There's cameras everywhere, and it does not get dark because there's lights everywhere. And I feel safe because a few of the neighbors that I've met have told me, if you need anything, give me a call. So I know that I could if I needed to.
The Nest has 106 units. Before new residents moved in, crews remodeled every room, added granite countertops, air conditioning units, and furniture to 90% of the units.
We see student housing going up everywhere in nice luxury apartments, and now we have another option for the citizens of Fayetteville and surrounding areas to come and have a budgetable rent.
The mission of this place is to give a hand up, not a hand out.
Scallion says this property is not subsidized, but the current tenants are a mix of what demographic they were expecting.
You know, single moms, the elderly, the retired on disability or, you know, Social Security. Of course, you have to make a certain amount to cover the rent and utilities, so not everyone fits, but definitely a lot of people are fitting and a lot of people are liking it.
Scallion says rent ranges from $825 to $950 per month, with all utilities included. They want to keep prices as low as possible for anyone to apply and move in. Rachel Williams, 5 News.
All right, Rachel, thanks. Construction crews held a groundbreaking ceremony, meanwhile, today on Phase 2 of the Johnson Square development in Johnson. It's called the Warehouse District, and developers say it'll feature housing, retail, and office space, as well as 2 new restaurants they expect to serve as the anchors for everything going on around it.
For us here in the Warehouse District, our restaurants are our anchor. We have 2 primary tenants right now. Juan Bahima is going to do a restaurant called Costa, and Carl Garrett, who's going to do a restaurant called A1A Table.
Once work is finished, the Warehouse District will also include 72 new apartments.